Hello, gorgeous Leos. Welcome to this channel. I'd like to think it's your channel, but I'm sure you have many channels because you can go to many of them, right? I'm Dr. Tarot. I am here to give you a weekly reading. And what I've done is I pull one card for career, however you define that, 3 for love, and your soul path. So let's get started. So I use the Rider-Waite deck. You got Hierophant for career. It's like you're plodding along. It's like you're what I'm getting right now, and I wouldn't say interpretation because we don't interpret. We just I feel, at least the way my guidance works, we receive messages from our guides locking into your guides. But this tells me that this is the vibe I'm getting. Some of you are working at home. Those of you that maybe are struggling, you finally got at least some kind of job. It may not be permanent. It might not be what you had, but you're good. And for me, this is very much about, what do we think? What are your, of course it's Taurus. It's ruled by Taurus, but the way it connects to the material world in this particular notion, you've kind of you've basically just paused on your thoughts about, oh God, I'm a professional surfer, but no one's going to come to a surfing event. So now I have to design surfboards, go back to making surfboards or something. And that's not what you want to do, but you're good at it. People will buy your surfboards. Another possibility, you have this amazing job. You were moving up. You worked, you loved your boss. You were executive assistant, or you were an administrative assistant. And now you're having to work from home. And I think I'm going to sneeze. I'll have to edit that out. I don't know how to do that yet. Maybe I won't. I think I'm going to sneeze again. Excuse me. Yes, it's a funny sneeze, isn't it? You're good. I mean, I can keep going, but all I think I'm getting is if you have been feeling, which I think it's kind of in the background because you're so focused on survival, money, which is very Taurian stuff, very Taurus things. But you're solid right now. I don't see a shakeup. I don't see. Let's just move on because love. Got lots to say about love. So I pull 3 cards for love, and this is the Light Seers deck. Excuse me. Boy, this is so professional. You've got the Lovers. You've got 8 of Pentacles, and you've got 10 of Wands. So. I do a little kind of left to right. There's no, I don't know. I just, I follow my intuition. This is just a spread that I think covers a good amount of ground, but yet goes into enough depth. The Lover's card feels so sumptuous, so delicious, so beautiful, so good. And now let me say this. This isn't about your lover. This is not about love in your life, which is amazing. The Lover's card really is, it's misread as love's going to come to your life because you got the Lover's card. I mean, that can't be true because it's not true for everyone. And that's a direct quote from my teacher, Lindsay Mack. She's amazing, Tarot of the Wild Soul. But it is my favorite deck that I use for my personal use. It's called the Next World Tarot. In that deck, she painted the whole thing. Her name's Christy Rode. She painted the Lover's card as an image of this woman, and she is looking into the mirror, and herself, who happens to be nude, is stepping out of the mirror and handing her a gift. So this card is so much about whether you're in a relationship. This is so, again, I don't care what your relationship status is. So you're married, you're single, you're whatever in between, but polyamorous situation, whatever that relationship status, you are given an opportunity right now to really look at you. And it's not just like my relationship with myself. It's kind of falling in love with yourself, but I'm kind of like, I'm doing this, right? I'm kind of digging through it's loving you. It's loving you. And it's loving you. And again, this very sumptuous keeps coming forward. Like it's delicious. It's juicy. There's no innuendo there. So that is not, but there is this like cultivation of how weird would it be to fall in love with ourselves, right? Well, it's kind of like that. It's sort of like self-care plus. It's beyond self-care. This isn't massages. This isn't taking care of yourself. It isn't maintenance. It's luxuriating, and this does not require money. This can be as easy as finally embracing that you love cheesy mystery novels and you want to sit down and read one for an hour, and just how good that feels. Whatever your thing is, everyone has a thing. A few years ago, my thing was beauty magazines. I just wanted to flip through Elle and what was the other one? Cosmo comes up, but the other one, Bazaar. This is just, I don't know what's happening because I'm not getting very specific, and it's a major arcana card, but whatever's going on right now, you're being given this opportunity to absolutely love yourself. And it's not, usually I get some concrete data. They're saying no, it doesn't matter. They're just like, no. This is just a time of Leos. I don't know. I mean, I don't see many, and we're complicated creatures, right? We're not just our sun. But if the pandemic maybe, as a sign has hit you, again, if you're sun, moon, rising, or Venus, if it has really hit you, it seems like this is an opportunity to absolutely adore yourself. Wow. Yeah, let me come back to that if I need to, but it's really coming through. Like it's very much, it's giving yourself a love that no one else could give you. Does that make sense? I don't know. I just report. I'm not really, I don't make this up. I just kind of tell you what I'm being given here. And a lot of this, so this for me, this is the work card, 8 of Pentacles, especially this. So here's the deal. Again, here's the deal. This whole thing is about self-love. That's why I'm just like, you have to work at it. You have to put in the time. In 12-step recovery, I'm a recovering addict alcoholic. Like the way it works, and notice like there's the moon cycle here. It cycles from the new moon to the dark moon. It's like you got to put time in, much like a relationship. Like people say, oh, you got to go on dates and you have to make time for each other. Well, same exact logic. You have to make time for yourself. And for this in particular, I don't know why this is the card that's coming up. Let me clarify. Let's just do that now. You know what? I have cards. Let me clarify, and I clarify with the Aquarian Tarot, the tin. Love this deck. I love this. I love all my decks. I got some good decks lately. Let's clarify this Lover's card real quick for lovely Leo. Okay. Please clarify Lovers for me. Clarify Lovers for Leo, please. Okay. Looks like you have time. Time, energy, your home situation The King of Pentacles, by the way, guys, to clarify. Lovers. It sounds like you have a space. You have all the material things that you need, but you also have like you've worked toward this point, it seems. You're ready for it. Still have to work. It's still hard, and this is the, you know, they're not trying to give you any like illusions. It's a what's that word? It's a slog, you know. You're not gonna do it perfectly. Sometimes you're gonna be like, oh, I don't have time for that thing that it really makes me happy, and I need to take this advice. I think this feels like a universal message, but it's definitely for Leo, native Leos, cross watchers. If this sounds like it's for you, you know, these are fluid readings, entertainment purposes only. I need to put that in there. This is a beautiful time for you, Leo. I'm loving, this is like my fire sign day. And yeah, this is awesome. Because it's basically an opportunity for some serious spiritual, you know, inner growth, but it's not growth. It's like leaping. I'm seeing like, it's like a leaping almost like in the cosmos. You know what I mean? It's not just, here's another step in my growth, and it's as though it were linear. This one's different. This is very much like karmic, many lives. I don't know. It's deep. It's deep. And what this is telling me is on the ground, on the earth plane, you've got what you need. And that's great. And they're like, yeah. It's like his friend in the back. Yeah, you got what you need. So you have a lot of support. At least you have universal support. Or, excuse me, support from the universe, spirit, God, whatever, angels. I'm not a theologian. Even if you're an atheist, whatever you believe to sort of prop you up. Okay, moving on. So that was really good. I think that's a really good, I'm loving this love. This is kind of like, out of all the things today, it's really getting me. And your soul path card is 4 of coins. What I love about that is this is very much about holding close all this work, this good stuff. Because this is, I mean, I'll pull soul path cards every week. So it's not like this is the definitive card of your soul path. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is this is in relation to this reading and also in relation to this time, however you define time. This is definitely what you are going to accomplish. Hold it close. It doesn't mean, it's not stingy. See, this card it gets a bad rap for being like stingy and holding your wealth. No, it's just about holding space for what is yours, period. You know, we have boundaries. We're beings with boundaries. Hopefully, and we create them and we exercise them. And for some of us, they are hard, or we had to learn them in adulthood, or whatever. But this is definitely, I'm loving it. Because basically what that's telling me is that there is a container for you, right? Soul's like, yeah, just, you got a container. We're here. Just, you know, call us up and you might even think about having a space. Space keeps coming up here. You know, your own space, not having to leave your space. So maybe space is a challenge right now, but I don't know. I just thought of like Workshare, or, well, of course they don't have those anymore, do they? Those places where people go and they work, they like rent office space because really they work at home, but like they want to be around other people. Yeah, you're good. You're doing some, yeah, like careers, like whatever. It's love that's kind of a big, and it's so much about you. Check this out too. This is in the middle. This is a rad 8 of Pentacles. I have a lot of decks. I've seen a lot of decks. This one's like, wah! I mean, it's just so dramatic. It's like, what I'm doing is the most important thing in the universe. Please don't bother me. But what I love about it is how it is in the center, and it's a focal point, and it's like, and just a word on gender, guys. Gender is and a lot of readers say this, gender is fluid, and I want to say that gender is an illusion. So the fact that there's a male or female here, I am in no way advocating for the superiority of a heterosexual relationship or saying, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Like, this is a human, and these are humans that appear, and they just give us messages. So just felt like I had to say that for some reason. All right, guys, you're good. 15 minutes. Ran a little long, but yeah. See you next week. Thank you so much. Leo friends, you're the bomb. If this resonated with you or you just feel like it, go ahead and click like and also subscribe, please. I don't know if I got those twisted, reversed. Also, feel free to hit the notification bell. I guess that lets you know that, hey, I released something. All right. Thank you. And this is my first Leo reading. It's my first reading. Take care. Bye.